Malcolm Jamal Warner is a name that resonates deeply within American television and Black popular culture. Best known for his iconic role as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, Warner has lived a life shaped by early fame, creative evolution, and steadfast dedication to the arts. From his beginnings as a child actor to his reinvention as a director, musician, and poet, Warner's story is one of resilience, versatility, and staying power in an industry known for fleeting fame. Malcolm Jamal Warner was born on August 18, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey. Raised by his mother, Pamela Warner, who became his manager early in life, Malcolm was drawn to performance from a young age. His mother recognized his natural charisma and enrolled him in acting classes when he was just 9 years old. Warner later graduated from the Professional Children's School in New York City, a place known for nurturing young talent while allowing them the flexibility to pursue their careers. His mother's commitment and Malcolm's own maturity enabled him to thrive in the competitive world of child acting. Before landing his breakout role, he appeared in several television shows and commercials, slowly building a name for himself. In 1984, at the age of 14, Malcolm Jamal Warner was cast as Theo Huxtable, the only son of the Huxtable family, on The Cosby Show. The series would become one of the most successful and culturally significant sitcoms in American television history. It portrayed a successful African-American family with warmth, humor, and dignity, something rarely seen on primetime TV at the time. Warner's portrayal of Theo struck a chord with audiences. He was relatable, mischievous, and intelligent, evolving from a struggling student to a young man finding his path in life. The role not only made him a teen idol, but also a household name. He stayed with the show for its entire run, from 1984 to 1992. Despite being surrounded by comedy legends like Bill Cosby and Felicia Rashad, Warner held his own with charisma and natural talent. The experience exposed him to high-level acting and production, which later inspired his work behind the camera. After The Cosby Show ended, Warner faced the challenge of escaping the long shadow of Theo Huxtable. Like many child actors, he risked being typecast, but Warner was determined to forge a broader identity. Instead of chasing every acting job, he took time to develop his talents more deeply. He turned to directing, becoming one of the youngest directors in television history. In the 1990s and 2000s, he directed episodes of popular shows like Malcolm and Eddie, Kenan and Kel, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He also starred in his own sitcom, Malcolm and Eddie, 1996–2000, alongside Eddie Griffin, which ran for 4 seasons. In addition to acting and directing, Warner developed a strong passion for music and spoken word poetry. He is an accomplished bass guitarist and has performed spoken word at venues and festivals across the country. His musical style blends jazz, funk, and soul, and he released several albums including Love and Other Social Issues, 2007, and Selfless, 2015. His poetry and music reflect deep social consciousness, often addressing issues of identity, love, racism, and empowerment. Malcolm Jamal Warner's commitment to quality over hype paid off. Over the years, he gained respect as a serious actor, director, and artist. His performance in the critically acclaimed series Read Between the Lines, 2011, opposite Tracee Ellis Ross, received praise for its mature and authentic portrayal of Black family life. In 2015, Warner's work was further recognized when he won a Grammy Award for Best Traditional R&B Performance for his collaboration with Robert Glasper and Lala Hathaway on the song Jesus Children of America, a cover of the Stevie Wonder classic. He also delivered a powerful performance in the FX crime drama The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story 2016, in which he played A.C. Cowlings, a key figure in the O.J. Simpson case. The show was a critical and commercial success, adding to his late career resurgence. From 2019 onward, Warner has starred as Dr. A.J. Austin, a confident and rebellious cardiothoracic surgeon, on the hit medical drama The Resident. The role brought him back into the mainstream spotlight and introduced him to a new generation of viewers. Warner has always been private about his personal life. In the past, he was romantically linked to actress Michelle Thomas, who played Justine on The Cosby Show, until her tragic death from cancer in 1998. He was also once in a high-profile relationship with actress Regina King, but they eventually parted ways. Today, Malcolm Jamal Warner is married and has a daughter. He rarely discusses them publicly, choosing to protect their privacy and shield his family from the media glare that followed him in his youth. Malcolm Jamal Warner stands as a testament to the idea that fame can be a starting point, not a destination. Unlike many former child stars, he gracefully transitioned into adulthood and remained relevant without scandal or burnout. His career is marked by integrity, creative risk-taking, and a desire to use his platform for good. In addition to his acting and music, Warner is also a motivational speaker, an advocate for the arts, education, and positive representation of African Americans in media. He has dedicated his career to pushing boundaries and telling stories that matter. Malcolm Jamal Warner's net worth, estimated at $6 million to $10 million as of 2025, is not the result of a single breakout moment, but rather the outcome of a multifaceted, decades-long career defined by consistency, diversification, and smart choices. Unlike many actors who rise quickly and fall just as fast, Warner's financial story mirrors his life, measured, steady, and grounded in purpose. Warner's financial journey began in the mid-1980s, when he landed the role of Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. At just 14 years old, he became a teenage star on one of the most successful sitcoms in television history. The show, which aired from 1984 to 1992, was a ratings giant, drawing tens of millions of viewers each week. While exact salary details remain private, it's believed that by the height of the show's success, Warner was earning between $25,000 and $50,000 per episode, which was a considerable amount for a teen actor in the 1980s. Over 8 seasons and nearly 200 episodes, he likely earned several $1 million from the show alone before even factoring in residuals. Warner's mother, Pamela Warner, who also served as his manager, reportedly ensured that his earnings were responsibly handled. She helped guide him through financial decisions, avoiding the pitfalls that often plague young stars. As a result, Warner emerged from his child acting years, not only with fame, but with a strong financial foundation. When The Cosby Show ended in 1992, Warner was in his early 20s. Many former child actors struggle to maintain their wealth after early success, but Warner took a different route. Rather than chasing every high-paying opportunity, he focused on craft over cash, accepting roles that allowed him to grow artistically, while still keeping his income steady. In the late 1990s, he starred in and co-produced Malcolm and Eddie, a UPN sitcom that ran for 4 seasons. During that time, he not only earned a stable acting salary, reportedly between $75,000 to $100,000 per episode in later seasons, but also learned the intricacies of TV production, directing, and budgeting. These experiences laid the groundwork for future behind-the-scenes roles that would quietly grow his income. Additionally, Warner began directing episodes of other popular shows such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Kenan and Kel, and All That. Directors earn union-based rates and, in some cases, residuals from syndicated shows. Though these earnings were modest compared to major acting salaries, they added consistent income and diversified his revenue streams. What sets Malcolm Jamal Warner apart financially is his artistic diversification. He ventured into spoken word poetry and music, producing and independently releasing several albums, including the miles-long mixtape and Love and Other Social Issues. While these projects weren't commercial blockbusters, Warner toured with his band, performed at poetry slams, and booked speaking engagements and performance gigs, each adding thousands to his annual income. His 2015 Grammy Award win for Jesus Children, with Robert Glasper and Lala Hathaway, boosted his credibility in the music industry. Though the Grammy itself did not bring direct financial gain, it increased demand for live performances and collaborations. After a relatively quiet period in the mid-2000s, Warner experienced a career resurgence. His role as Dr. A.J. Austin on The Resident, which began in 2018 and ran through the early 2020s, brought him back into mainstream TV. For a regular on a network primetime drama, Warner likely earned $50,000 to $100,000 per episode, depending on contract renegotiations and season length. In addition to acting, Warner continued directing and producing, expanding his financial portfolio. He also made money through voiceover work, audiobook narration, and guest appearances on shows like Suits, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, and Major Crimes, all of which provided steady income. He's also been known to appear at universities, corporate functions, and creative workshops as a motivational speaker, reportedly commanding fees ranging from $10,000 to $25,000 per appearance. His grounded, thoughtful personality and his status as a respected veteran of the industry make him a sought-after guest. Though Warner is highly private about his financial and personal life, reports indicate that he owns property in the Los Angeles area. Like many celebrities, he likely invested in real estate, which has appreciated significantly in value over the past 20 years. Real estate experts estimate that Warner's property holdings alone could be worth $2 million to $3 million or more, depending on location and upgrades. There is also speculation, though not confirmed, that Warner has made conservative investments in stocks, bonds, and other long-term savings vehicles. Given his low-profile lifestyle and avoidance of extravagant spending, it's likely that his wealth is well-managed and relatively secure. Unlike many celebrities, Malcolm Jamal Warner is not known for living lavishly. He doesn't flaunt expensive cars, designer wardrobes, or over-the-top homes on social media. This frugality has served him well. By keeping his expenses modest and focusing on the longevity of his career rather than quick cash grabs, Warner has built a fortune that's quiet but lasting. Malcolm Jamal Warner may not dominate headlines or tabloid covers, but his financial story is one of intelligent planning, creative diversification, and a deep understanding of value, both artistic and economic. With a net worth estimated between $6 million and $10 million, Warner stands as a quiet millionaire whose wealth is a reflection not just of early stardom, but of lasting wisdom. He built his fortune not by chasing trends, but by building a life rooted in creativity, authenticity, and business acumen. In a world that often celebrates flash over substance, Malcolm Jamal Warner proves that slow, steady, and soulful can still win the race.